Day 29, Jewels of Wisdom from the Shrimad Bhagwatam. As you know, we are on the topic of Dharma, where Yudhishthir is having a dialogue with Narad Ji, and he is asking about the different dharmas that different kinds of people have to fulfill. And today we are talking about the Grihasta ashram. Yesterday we did Brahmacharya ashram. And I also told you that Grihasta ashram is the ashram which has the most responsibilities because it has to take care of the brahmacharyas, the vanaprasthas, as well as the sannyas ashram. So Yudhishthir asks a question to Narad Ji. He says, "O divine sage, please explain to me the course of conduct by which a householder like me, who is too much attached to his house and property, can attain moksha easily." So Naraji replies to Yudhishthir. And this is an important section of the Dharma chapter because most of us here are in the Grihastha ashram, and it would be, very useful for most of you to have this knowledge. So the first point that Naradji explains to Yudhishthir, and I'll give you the Sanskrit words. He says, Griham sarvatmana tyajyam, meaning at some stage in everyone's life, especially in a Grihastha's life, a Grihastha will have to renounce everything. At some stage, when he'll go into Vanaprastha, when he will go into sannyas, he has to renounce every aspect of the household life. So therefore, it is important that even as a Grihastha right now, he practices modified renunciation. What is modified renunciation? Restraint during his life in the Grihastha ashram. Not to think that I'm in Grihastha so I can indulge and I can have everything, and when I'll go to Vanaprastha and when I'll go to sannyas, I'll give up everything. It's not going to happen. So right now, even in Grihastha, you should practice modified renunciation or restraint. Now, what are the specific dharmas? First, there are so many karmas, so many actions prescribed by the Vedas for a householder. So all the actions which he will do have to be offered to Bhagwan, samarpan to Bhagwan. And we have done a sadhana long ago in Siva called Om Tat Sat. So before we start any action, we chant Om. That means I'm about to start an action and I dedicate this to Brahma. During the action, remember you're doing this action as a samarpan to Bhagwan. So Tat. And at the end of the action, Sat. I have dedicated this action to Bhagwan. So all actions have to be done in the bhava of samarpan to Bhagwan. Second dharma, and there are many, we are going to go on for many days with this topic. The second dharma is that you have to do seva of sants and mahatmas. So whatever opportunity you get to do seva of any sant or any mahatma, a grihastha must do it. Third, a grihastha must understand that whatever wealth is coming to him has been created by Bhagwan Vishnu. And it is only with the grace of Bhagwan Vishnu that he is getting this wealth. So this kind of thinking prevents ahankar from developing that, oh, I'm so important, I did this work, I earned so much money, I got so much wealth. It never happens without the kripa of Bhagwan. And so, because he's just a medium through which it's coming to him, it's coming from Bhagwan to him, he should not hoard that wealth, and he must share it and use it for the use of dharma in society. Fourth, Very nice this one is. So even you may be a householder, and everybody knows that there are 4 purushats: dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Unfortunately, in Grihastha ashram, the focus is on artha and kama. Dharma and moksha are kind of ignored or postponed in some way. So the Shastra say, Naradji says, even though you may be in the Grihastha ashram, don't focus solely on artha and kama at the cost of dharma and moksha. And then every aspect of your life should be dedicated to Bhagwan. Everything that you own, you should think it belongs to Bhagwan. Your house belongs to Bhagwan. Your food which is being cooked for Bhagwan. All seva is being done for Bhagwan. And in this particular point, I want to tell you a story. By the way, it's a true life story. So one sant went to visit, a bhakt normally calls the sants to their house. So some bhakt called a sant to his house and he went. It's a real story. And he sat down and he asked the bhakt, is this your house? Aapka ghar hai? So the bhakt in a, the true samarpan basis, Mahatma ji, ghar to aapka hi hai. So then after some time, his son came into the room to do pranam. Says, is this your son? Sant ji, aapka hi to beta hai, aapka hi putra hai. Mera to kuch nahi hai, aapka hi hai. Then the daughter came, same thing. Is this your daughter? Are aapka hi hai, sab kuch aapka hi hai. Parents also came. Acha, is this your matru? Is this your pitru? No, Sant Mahatma ji, aapka hi hai sab, aapka hi hai. सब कुछ आपका है. Then his wife came into the room. This is your wife. This is my wife. So this story, everything you can give up. But the point to be made here is for men, for males, the biggest attachment is towards the wife or towards the beloved. And for a woman in Grihastha, the biggest attachment is to the child. So in Grihastha ashram, these two have to be specifically tyajyam. We have to renounce this because these two attachments become possessiveness, and possessiveness will not help you cross over to liberation. So remember this. These are only the first 4 or 5 dharmas I've given you of Grihastha. There are many more things on Grihastha ashram which we will be doing over the next few days. So keep a note and start using it in your life. Start using it because you want to live in dharma, not in adharma. Okay.